The divisional round of the NFL playoffs never disappoints, and that did not change this year. From the jump, the Chiefs game was filled with special teams making plays, players throwing helmets and punches at coaches, ref controversy, Mahomes flopping, and so much more. Unfortunately for the Texans, they got chiefed. It's not an actual word, but I'm going to make it so by using it now to explain how the Texans got absolutely hosed. But it can also be true that they got outplayed and deserved to lose at the same time. I don't know, man. It was a fun way to start the weekend regardless. Then we had the game of the year between the one-seeded Lions at home taking on rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels and their new head coach Dan Quinn. I expected this to be a decent game, but still thought it was going to be the appetizer for what was to come Sunday. And boy, was I wrong. This ended up being one of the best games in the history of the NFL as we saw 40 points scored in the second quarter alone. An NFL playoff record, mind you. Trick plays that worked, trick plays that absolutely bombed, and 3 interceptions plus a fumble from the Lions as we watched Jared Goff turn back into Jared GOOF. This win makes Jaden Daniels only the 6th rookie quarterback to ever start in a conference championship game, and if he goes on to win in Philly, he'll be the first ever rookie quarterback to even play in the Super Bowl. But then Sunday came, and with it came the snow, and I mean lots of snow. So much snow you couldn't see the hand in front of your face, couldn't see the ball on a field goal kind of snow. Players were literally on their hands and knees wiping off the ground for Jake Elliott and Joshua Carty to kick, which, fun fact, is only illegal if you do it with a towel and not your hands, but I'll have a video explaining that soon. Saquon Barkley asserted his dominance, rushing for 205 yards and 2 touchdowns, but Matt Stafford kept these Rams alive. Unfortunately, all good things come to an end as the once 1-4 Rams, who found themselves in a game-winning drive situation to go to the NFC Championship, couldn't convert on a 4th and long, and the Eagles stay alive. I can't help but save the best for last, as this was the matchup we were all waiting for, and it didn't disappoint. Josh was firing. Maybe not so much with his arm, but he ended up rushing for 3 touchdowns. Lamar, on the other hand, was turning into a pumpkin. Throwing an interception and fumbling the ball away, both were essentially unforced errors. Not to mention Mark Andrews had a bad drop early on, then fumbled and lost the ball, but thank God he got a chance to redeem himself on the final drive when Baltimore scored and just needed 2 points to keep themselves alive. Nope, he dropped it. Didn't get contested or swatted, he just straight up dropped it. I feel bad for him, man. I know there can only be one winner and one loser, and that's why we love this game, but wow, this is a tough look. Anytime someone mentions how hyped they are for the wildcard round, I can't help but brush them off. Wildcard is filled with blowouts and bye weeks. No, the divisional round is where rubber meets the road. I'll have a ton more videos covering these games and the most important moments, so don't forget to subscribe and click the video on screen for another NFL short just like this one.